Hey guys, so this is the video for Vim, the third video for Vim 1.3, and this episode will finish all the commands that I would like to cover, and of course there are a lot more commands out there, but I don't want to, I think these commands will suffice when you work with Vim. So first of all, I want to talk about FuzzyCast. So I started out FuzzyCast, and my mission was, to create a Khan Academy for IT tutorials. So in this blog, I will be continuously making videos about whatever I have learned and share it with you guys. So I hope I'm doing a good job, but I would really like you guys to comment on my blog, on my post, so I could learn from it, and whatever mistakes I made, I could learn from it. So at the same time, I would really like you guys to subscribe to me on Facebook page and on YouTube, and on WordPress and Twitter. And the reason is that it makes my job easier when I post new tutorials, so I don't have to go around different places and post my links. And some people might think it's annoying for me to keep on posting links to my website, to my blog. So if you could, that would be great. If you guys can subscribe to me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/FuzzyCast. On YouTube is youtube.com/UJDesigner85. And FuzzyCast, you guys can just follow me while on my administrators page is on this one, but on the regular users page, the follow button will be on the bottom right corner here. And my Twitter's username is FuzzyCast, so you can look for that. Just subscribe to me, so it's easier for me to keep you guys updated. And another thing is basically comments are really important. Comments mean a lot to me. So whatever you guys think that you want to talk about, or if you have any better suggestions, or if you want to correct my mistakes, I'm totally welcoming your comments and suggestions. And the fourth thing I want to say is I want to gain more popularity for my blog. So to do that, I welcome all the bloggers who want to partner with me. Then I can reference your blogs, and you can reference my blogs. We can help each other out, and get more viewers and such. So if you're interested, let me know. Just send me a message or comment on my blog. Okay, anyway, so let's continue to our the third video for Vim. And this time, okay, so let's start with this. Okay, I locked out screensaver. Oh, okay, I don't even remember my own password. Okay, so last time we were talking about this, right? We were doing multiple tabs, right? So let's open this file, and we'll do the tab new, and then the other file, and then we'll do another tab new, and what's the other one? The show, yeah. Okay, so we have 3 tabs opening, right? So if you want to do something, if you want to execute some commands, right, over all these tabs, all the old tabs, right? The command you can do is tab do. So let's say I want to replace some words in there, right? For all the tabs that are open, I could do percentage s. S is for search and replace, and the first parameter for s is the pattern. So let's say I want to replace echo. Okay. And then whatever I want to replace it with, right? So I can put in print. So I want to replace all echoes with print. Okay, and a slash to end the second parameters. and then I can put in a little flag, right? So when I put in a little flag, I can put like a G there, right? So G means global. So what that means is like if you don't put G, right, and you have multiple, let's say you have multiple echoes on the same line, right, and you don't put G in there, it will only replace the first echo. That's it. It will not replace the second echo. So when we put in G, right, it will replace all the occurrences of echo that are on the same line. So with G, I could replace all the echoes on the same line. Okay, so just to make sure, yeah. Okay, so if I press enter, some of them say pattern not found, right? But some of them was we will see that there's a pattern. So you see that 29 substitutions on 29 lines. So we just replaced the 29 lines. So you see that like you see all the echoes. Now it becomes a print, right? And over here to GT. Okay. Yeah. So you see all these print, right? Okay. So we can really tell difference. We can really tell if we have just replaced all echoes, right? Because some of the other two files do not have echo. Now since we have two files that have print in there, maybe we can do replace print with echo. So we do tabdo. The percentage sign means the whole file. Okay, it means the whole file. So it means that we execute this command on the whole file. Okay, so let's replace a print with echo, and then with the G flag. Okay, so now you see that only one file does not have the print keyword. The other two files have the print keyword. So they have been all the print keywords have been replaced with echo. So if we press enter, you see all the echoes there. This one does not have any echo, so we don't mind that. But this one, you see like all the print statements have been changed to echo. Okay, so that's what tabdo does. It can execute commands on the on multiple tabs. Okay, and then there's another thing about like what if you want to execute multiple commands on one line, right? Let's say you want to turn you want to turn off the line number. So let's set no new. Okay, and then to do a second command, you have to put a pipe in there, a vertical line, which we call it pipe. Okay, and then the second command that we can do is like I don't know, GT. Okay, so turn off the numbers and then go to the next page. So let's see. Okay, okay, it has to be an editor. Okay, it has to be an editor. So it has to be like a configuration. So if I do no, I said no, and then what else I can do? Set. Well, it's already on. I have all the configuration on, so it's not really like yeah, I don't know how I would demonstrate that. Or maybe I can do this help. So I'll turn on the numbers and then turn on the help. See, okay, so you see I just turn on the numbers here, and then also just turn on the help. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, so there's another command, help. Help is like a manual where you can go to all the documents in there, but that I rarely use it at all. So if you want, yeah. Okay, alright, so let's create this. I've demonstrated this. Let's create this. Okay, so another one is let's say you open multiple files, right? Let's say you want to open multiple files, pro.pl, shell, and then articles. Okay, you can open multiple files like that. Okay, but the first file it opens is the pro.pl because that's the first argument, right? So what if you want to go to the second file, which is the shell.sh, where you can do :n to get to the next file. Okay, and then :n to get to the next file, or you can do a :p to get to the previous file. Okay. I'm sorry. What? Oh, previous. Okay. P does not work. Oh. Okay, actually, I'm sorry. It's a :prev for previous. So go to the previous file. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay. Oops. Okay. So let's say you wanna you open this pro.pl, you do a split screen on the shell. You did another split screen on the what's the other one? Articles. Okay. So let's say you open these files, right? You done all your editing and stuff like that, and then you come to www to get to the next window, and let's say you only want this this file to open, the shell.sh to be open. That's all you want to be open. You want to close the other files, right? So you can do colon only. Okay. What colon only does is it closes the other file, the other screens, and then leave the current selected screen on. So if you do this, okay, so your shell script is still on. Okay. So that's what it is. Okay, so alright, so let's say you want to look for all the echoes in this file, right? But you want to get all the search results into one place. You don't want it to. You don't just want it to be highlighted. Or you don't want to press the next. You know, you want to see all the lines that contains these search patterns, right? What you can do is you can do G/ and pattern. Our pattern is echo, and then slash. Okay. Okay. So notice here, right? We just did this command, and then look at all the, it returns everything, all the echoes. Okay. All the echoes in here. Okay. So that's what the G means. G is for like all the for global as well. So maybe you want to search all the lines that contains it. Let's say you want to delete all the lines that contains echo, right? So you can do G/ echo / and then D. Remember, D is always a delete function. Okay, D is for delete. So you can do this colon G / echo. Echo is our pattern, and then /D. Okay, when you do that, okay, you look at this. You just deleted everything, all the echo statements in there. Okay, so let's do U to undo everything. Okay, so that's what you can do there. Like you can search for it. You know, you can do the you can delete it and such. Yeah. And another thing is that you can do you can highlight all of them. You know, you can highlight all the so you can do a V and then the echo. Okay, and press enter. Okay, what happens just there? Okay, weird. I thought that's supposed to highlight it. Oh, I'm sorry, not highlight. Oh my god. Okay, V is for the pattern, that all the lines that does not match this pattern. So V / echo / right. That means get all the lines that do not match echo. Okay, so we press this, enter. That's why we see this, right? Because we see that all these lines, they do not contain echo in there. Okay, so you can press down key to see more. Okay, and then press enter to to get out. Okay, and you can also do the same thing, right? You can do a V / and then echo and then / and then delete it, right? Delete all the lines that do not contain echo pattern. Okay, so V stands for something that's not matching the pattern. Okay, so when you press enter, okay, it deletes all the lines that do not contain echo. Okay, so that's that. Okay, what's next? Oh, last time we mentioned that like if we did edit something, right? We added something, let's say okay, and then we go to somewhere, in the file, and then we need to go back to the previous where the last edit line was, where we were editing at the last time. Last time I said we can do a single quote and then a period, and then it will go back to the previous editing line. What you can do is another alternative is you can do Ctrl O to go to the last editing line. So when you do the Ctrl O, it will jump back to where you were editing the last time. So Ctrl O, you see it went back to the last editing line. Okay, so we're going to undo all the stuff in there. Okay, so like that like sometimes you maybe you're doing some pattern, you want to go back to the previous command that you just executed in the VIM, right? You can do that by doing this. Okay, you can do a colon. Okay, now what this does is that and then you press up and down key if you want to look to all the commands you just did. Okay, now this colon, right? This colon, okay, that means it will look through the history of all the commands that start with colon. Okay, so you only see, so you will not see like those search commands. Okay, like the one here, right? If you do a search and then you do echo, okay, if you do a colon, you will not see that all the search commands. Okay, but if you want to look through all the search commands that you did, what you can do is do slash and then go up and down to see all the commands that you just did. So see, so you can basically go through the history of all the commands that you just executed, and sometimes that might be helpful. Because sometimes you might not have got the search pattern correctly, so you want to go back. You don't want to retype everything. Okay. Alright, so let's quit this and then open it again, open another screen. So this time I'll demonstrate the maximizing the screen, right? So let's say you have two files, split screen, right? And then you want to maximize let's say the Perl script, right? So you can control WW and you go to the next window, and then you say you want to do you want to maximize this screen, right? What you can do is you can do a control W and then a hyphen. Okay, hyphen, that's the one right next to the equal sign, equal key. So you do control W and then hyphen. Look, what did I do there? Control W. I'm sorry, it's the underscore, not hyphen. I'm sorry. The hyphen just decreases the screen. So if you do like Control W and then minus sign, you see like it's getting smaller and smaller. You see? And then if you do like a Control W plus sign, plus sign, you see your screen is getting bigger and bigger, right? Okay, this shortcut is pretty like it requires too many like keystrokes, so I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, unless unless the split screen really bothers you. So but you can do Control W and then underscore to maximize the screen. Control W underscore to maximize the screen. To return it back to the original, to restore to the original screen, you can do a Control W and then the equal sign, and then it will restore it back to the equal split screen. Okay, so now you guys you realize that look, I have like so many customizations done on this Vim editor. You realize that it's very different from the last time. Well, what I did is like I have like a couple configurations set on this Vim editor, and I have like a color scheme installed on this Vim editor. So I will show you that next time, but just give you a peek at what will be going on in the next video, and basic configurations and different color schemes. Okay, and let's see. So let's quit this one. Okay. So let's say you have you want to shift this, right? You want to shift this by pressing down shift and then the right arrow key twice. Okay, you shift this around, and then you say you want to align the second line along with the previous line, right? What you can do, you can press equal sign twice, and then it will adjust to the previous line. So let's say I want to here I want to do a shift again, and then if I do here two equal sign, it will follow that. Okay, and then if I do two equal signs on this one, you see it follows the it automatically aligns with the previous line. So that's why it is two equal signs lines the current line with the previous line. Okay, so Control V to shift it back. Oops, oh man, I always do shift. Okay, should be, I guess just back. Okay, and then oh, another neat trick is like let's say, okay, you see all these comments on here, right? Maybe you don't want to see these comments, right? Maybe you want to hide them, right? So what you can do is you can highlight them first. So Control V, Shift V to control the current line. Press the down key to select all the lines. Okay, and then now you can do colon. Okay, and then put in the fold. Okay, and then press enter. Okay, so you see that these lines have been shrunk. They have been you don't see all the lines there anymore. So like you don't see them anymore. So that's good because sometimes like the comments, sometimes you just want to hide them, or anything you want to hide them, you don't really want to see them. So you could do that. Okay, and to expand them, you can do go to the current line, and you can press the space bar to expand them. Space bar to expand them. And then to shrink it again, you can do a Z and zebra, and then a C as in cat. So Z and then C. Okay, C, and then you see that it has been it's shrunk again. Okay, so that's what it does. Space bar to expand it. Okay, Z and then C to shrink it. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce you we mentioned about the percentage sign, right? Percentage sign means the whole file. Okay, so let's say you want to search and replace in the whole file, right? So you have to do this. You have to do colon, and then percentage sign, and then S. Now remember, S means search and replace. Okay, so S, and then a pattern, which is the echo. Okay, and a slash, and then print, a slash, and then G. Okay, we went over this already, but okay, there's a neat trick here. Like when you do G, right, it replaces everything. I mean, what if you have something that you don't really want to delete, even though it matches the pattern, but maybe you don't want to replace it. So maybe you want to look through each replacement and see if it should be replaced or not. Okay, so here's a really cool flag you can set, which is the C flag. Okay, so if you put in the C flag, it will prompt you. It will give you a prompt saying, "Hey, do you want to replace this or not?" Okay, so that you don't automatically like replace everything. So that's just to be safe. You want to look through your replacement before you place all of them. So if I press enter right now, okay, now it says over here on the bottom left corner, it says replace with the print. Okay, you can do yes or no or quit. Okay, that's a couple of them that I learned. The other ones I haven't really tried them out, but I think these three selections will suffice enough for it will be practical just to use these three selections. So maybe this one you say I want to say yes. Okay, press Y. Then I say yes. Press Y again, press Y again, press Y again. Oh, maybe this one you use it. Oh, don't replace this. I want to skip this one. So you can say no. Okay, so N. Press N. Oh, not this one. I don't want to replace this one. Press N. I don't want to replace this one. Press N. Okay, and press N. And so on. Press yes, and yes, and Y, and Y. Let's just keep going on. And maybe if you want to quit, just press Q. And then just finish, finish the replacement. Okay, so and then you see it returns the 8 substitution on 8 lines. Okay, so that's a little trick you can, it will help you when you want to do a search and replace. Just to go over the percentage sign again. Okay, so that means the whole file, right? So whatever you have follow it, right? You can let's say you want to delete the whole file, right? You can press D, okay, and then it will delete the whole file. So press enter here. See, all the lines have been deleted. Okay, so percentage sign means the whole file. That's what it means. Okay, and then sometimes in the file, right, in Unix environment, there's like special characters. Let's say, okay, let's go to the one. Where am I? Okay. So special characters, as in this one. It's not really a character. If you transfer this file to the Windows, you will see nothing. Okay, but in sometimes it's just control some special characters in there. You want to replace or you want to add or something like that. So what you can do is like to get that character, to get the character I just put in, you can do Ctrl V, okay, to get a special character, and then maybe Ctrl A to put in the character. Okay, I'm not sure. Do I need Ctrl A? Maybe Ctrl V and then A. No. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, so you have to put in the Ctrl V and then Ctrl A. Okay, or you can do a Ctrl V, Ctrl M, or Ctrl, and just to put in the special characters, And these special characters, sometimes they do show up when you're working with files. So that's how you to enter these special characters. So like sometimes, you want to replace them. Excuse me. You want to replace them. So let's say you want to replace all these special characters, right? Control M. You want to replace it, and you want to get rid of it, maybe. So you can do this, and then we'll get rid of it. Okay. So I mean, this is nothing really that super important, but it just shows you like how to enter special characters in there. Okay. All right. So let's quit this one. Okay. So here I have. Let's go with WinDiff again, right? So last time we found WinDiff is pretty useful, right? It gives you all the differences visually between two files. Okay. And okay, so let's say the file on the left is correct. Or let's say you want to get the changes on the left for the right file, right? You want to okay, so on the right file, the value 10 is not correct. You want to get the value on the left side. Okay, you get the updates from the left side. So you go to the whatever windows you're at, right? Go to whatever the window screens that you're at, and you want to get the changes from the other window, right? Because you see the difference. You want to update. You want to synchronize. You want to synchronize the current window with the content from the other window, right? So what you can do is colon diff get. Okay. You have to go to the cursor. Your cursor has to be on the line where the differences is. Okay, and then you type in the command colon diff get, and when you press enter, okay, yeah, the line disappears, but that's because all the similarities have been shrunk into it doesn't show it anymore. So it's actually in the first 48 lines. So if I want to expand this, I press the space key. Okay, and I see that the differences, the two screens has been synchronized for this value, for this debug value. Okay, so to get to the next change, to get to the next difference, right? To get the next difference, what you can do is you can press right square bracket and then C. Okay, right square bracket and then C. Okay, so right square bracket and then C. Okay, and it gets to the next difference. Okay, so that's how you get to the next difference. You get the right bracket and then a C. Okay, and then here you see the two values, right? Two values here and there, and maybe you want to get the left screen to have the same value as the right screen, right? So let's go to the left screen first. Okay, and then you do a diff get. Okay, and you see that it just synchronized the two screens for that line. Okay, so just synchronize it for that line. So look at the next screen. Oh, we're here anyway. Okay, we're here anyway. All right, so I want to synchronize the screen, synchronize the two screens again using the right screen's value. Press enter, and then I get open square bracket and then C. Okay, and then synchronize these two values. Okay. And go to the next string. Oh, and then this is it. That's all the differences that we have for these two files. So we just finished them, and that's it. Okay. All right. So I've been listening to the suggestions about keeping the videos shorter, but there's a lot of times I couldn't control myself, and I always went over I will always get to like 40 minutes. So I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna finish this video right now, and then of course this will conclude all the commands that we'll be doing. For Vim editor, but of course there's a lot of commands out there. I'm just covering very small percentage of the commands, but you don't really need to know all those commands, right? I mean, who has time to remember all the commands, right? But it's nice to have a reference. If you discover something useful that you think is useful, always put it in the note, and then so that next time when you need something, you can always reference back. And that's what I have been doing. And all these commands that I did, that doesn't necessarily mean that I've been using them all the time. It just means that I sometimes I find them very useful, and that's why I put it down in my notes, and that's how I go through the list, and the list is whatever I have put in my notes. So yes, so this concludes this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. In the next video, I will go over all the configurations that we just did, like the highlight the current cursor position, and installing the color schemes, and using the file name as the title there. Okay, keep on changing. Yeah. So normally you don't see the file name up there, okay, but if there's a configuration, you can do that, and then highlight the search terms, and also automatically jump to the search terms, and then tabbing becomes like you can adjust that. There's so many configurations. I will go over it next time. And then some of the configurations I disable them. I don't think it's useful for me. I don't feel like it's useful, but maybe for you it might be useful. So and then the final video I will go over the installing some of the plugins for Perl or Java, and you see like how cool it is to to code in Perl with these plugins. Okay. And this concludes this video, and that's it. I hope you guys you come back, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.